Hey up, welcome back. Today we're going to be working back on the Volvo. Now last time you saw me repair the front shock to try and get it through M.O.T, and I did it a service as well. Now it failed the M.O.T on the front shock, but that was back in June last year, and now we're in March, so it's been a while. So when I took it for a test, it failed on a couple of other things. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, let's dive into it. Right, so basically this time it failed on a rear shock, CV boot and a bulb. So I'm going to start off with what I think is going to be the most difficult one to do. Replace this. Never done it before, so should be interesting. So let's get set up, get wheel off and start taking this drive shaft out. Right, as you can probably see, a lot of grease and that out of there, so I think I'm going to have to drop this shocker to be able to get it out. Right, so got it pretty much hard. I could do it getting a wedge in back, but I can't get in there, so I just need to figure out how to pop it out of there, then we can get it changed and put it back together. Right, well that were a bit trickier than I expected, but it's out. So what we need to do now is get this on somehow. Don't know exactly how this is going to work, so I'm just going to chop that off, clean it up and see how it goes. Right, so according to the instructions on the new one, it says we have to cut it off, leave that on, because the new one goes over the top of it, so it just needs cleaning up. As for getting it on here, I've just had a look. It looks like there's a circlip there, so I'm assuming take that off, this probably slides off, and I can clean it up, put the new one on and then reassemble it. We have got some grease that came with it and some of these. I haven't got a tool for actually putting these on, so we'll just have to see how it goes and hope for the best. So I'll get this taken off now, and we'll see how this goes. Right, got my Halfords. Oh, thought I'd sent it flying then. There we go. Beautiful. Hold one off. So we'll get this put back on time lapse, clean it all up, put it all back together, then we can get it reinstalled, move on to the next job. Right, so finally figured out how to do it, got that on. Didn't have any proper tools for that on both of them, so what I did is I got some of them either side of it like that, and then used them to crush it in, you know, around it, which seemed to have worked alright. So pretty pleased with that. So let's crack on and get this reinstalled. Right, so that's that done. Yeah, there were quite a lot of oil came out of the gearbox, so I'm going to leave that off for now. I'm going to get some more gearbox oil, give that a change. Might as well, seeing as I'm going to have to put some more in it anyway. Didn't expect as much coming out with me having it tilted that way, but ah well, I'm no expert. That's just another learning curve. So I'm going to change position at car now, and we'll get that rear shock done. Right, so this is the other thing. Look how wet that is. So I need to figure out how to take this off now, replace it with a new one. Right, so that's his new one. I've never done one of these before either, so I'm guessing we have to go in at the back. You know, there might be a bolt inside boot, looking at it, so we'll have a quick look at that, see if we can figure it out. Right, we got that off. We're a bit of a pain trying to get that bolt out, it just did not want to come out. I had to go back and forth with it quite a few times. So I managed to do it all from under the car, didn't have to go inside. It was just 2 bolts holding all this lot in. Just a case of taking that bolt off now, swapping it over. That should be good to put back in then. Right, that old one's out. Time for just a little bit of satisfaction. Oh, bloody hell, can't even do that right. Right. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get it back in. Right, so got a bit of a mess now. Keep all these out, I'll clean them before I put them away. But the final thing to do is fit a new number plate bulb. I'm hoping this is the right one. I've got a nip to motor spares anyway to get some more gearbox oil. I might as well get a gearbox change while I'm doing that. It has lost quite a lot of gearbox oil when I took that drive shaft out, so crack on, we'll get this number plate light fitted and then that's it for today. So turns out I got the wrong bulb and I actually need 2 of them. So I'm going to have to nip back to motor spares, get them. Might as well get gearbox oil while I'm there as well. So yeah, I'll crack on and get that done now. Right, just got back. Just need to swap these over for the new bulbs. They didn't have any gearbox oil, so I've had to order some. Should be here tomorrow, and then we can get the car booked back in for its retest. Hopefully it should pass now, seeing as I've done everything that it failed on. So yeah, we'll get these put back in, and then I'll call, well, I'll say this is end of this video, and in next one I'll probably look at getting the car a detail and you know, fixing the cosmetic damage on it. So we'll get these installed now. Well, that was weird. They weren't working. I just went to undo them a little bit and they came on, so happy with that. There we go. Right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to tidy all my crap away now, make sure I clean everything and put it away. The car should fly through M.O.T now. I've done everything. There's no advisories or out. Everything that failed or were an advisory has now been done. Just waiting on that gearbox oil, because it did lose quite a lot when I took that drive shaft off. So it probably would be alright, but I don't want to risk it. Might as well just service it, get some fresh oil, and then I know it's going to be sound then. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, remember you can subscribe here, check out some of my other videos here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.